What is up, guys? Rep here, and today I'm going to be doing the last steps to get my Ava's Attractor. If you do not know what Ava's Attractor is, it is a backpack that you wear that automatically picks up and saves a large percent of your bolts and ammunition that would normally fall on the ground and you would lose. So it saves you losing a lot of ammo, and it's a really nice item, and I will need it since I will be doing a lot of Slayer, and I'd like to save as many bolts as I can. And as you guys can see, I did my spins a few minutes ago and got 2 small cash bags. That is another 1,000 plus 25 of this magic note paper. Now, if you don't know what magic note paper is, it's a promotional item from the Wheel of Fortune that allows you to note items that are unnoted in your inventory. So for say if you were to go to dragons and you wanted to note dragon bones, you could click the dragon bone and drag it onto this. It would automatically note all dragon bones in your inventory, which is very nice. And as you can see, guys, I did do my headless arrows. That cost me about 120,000, so I made about 75,000 profit. I did get level 22 fletching in the process. Alright, guys, now that I got those little things out of the way, let's get into the second half of my mini road to Ava's Attractor. So guys, the first part of the prerequisite list that I have to do is thieving. I do need to get it up to level 15, I believe, because as a... oh, no, sorry, there's a plane overhead. But I do need to get up to level 15. I did get it to level 5, which at that point I decided that I was going to go and do the buyers and sellers quest. As you can see, I did get 3 little pieces of paper that give 175 XP each. That was very nice. I don't know how much that is exactly, but it got me up to level 8. And then from there on out, I went back to, I didn't do that. I actually went to bakery stalls, and I did that to the final of it, the final bit of it. Sorry, I'm like stuttering right now. But yeah, I did that. I got a lot of food from doing it, which was nice. I have probably 50 cakes in my bank now. So I have a lot of food that I can use later on if I need to bring some for Slayer. I would sell it, but I mean, I don't know anybody who would buy a triangle sandwich or a donut from the Grand Exchange. It's pretty much something I've never seen anybody ask for or anything. So I'm not even going to bother, and I'm just going to keep it and eat it. They are medium, I guess, not medium. They're like beginner healing stuff, like a heal 200 or 300, which is nice, considering I only have like 2,700 health. I did also gain a magic level while doing this. That was mainly from killing guards because they kept trying to attack me from stealing, and also they need to work on like the vision of the guards, because like there was a guy who was behind me facing the other way. He was facing away from me, and somehow he saw me do it, and I called bullcrap on that because that makes no sense at all. But yeah, they need to work on that because that's really annoying. But yeah, I got level 15 thieving. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to do 18 Slayer next, which is nice because I do already have level 16 Slayer, so it won't take very long. And with that said, I will see you guys when I get to Slayer. First Slayer task of the day is spiders. I'm going to be going to the Stronghold of Security to do it, as they are level 22, and I'd rather do that than the giant spiders in Lumbridge. And I will see you guys there. So guys, while I was doing that task, I thought I was recording, but I was not, so I did not get 29 magic or 17 Slayer on camera. But as you can see, I did get the levels, and right here, I thought I was, but if you know, it's like a little very faint outline around what I'm doing, so I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, that's my bad. With that being said, I'm going to get my other Slayer task and see if that goes any better. My second task of the day was Banshees, which is a nice task because it gives pretty good XP. And I have finished up getting level 18 Slayer now, which is the prerequisite, and now on with the quests. Alright, now on to the quest portion of this little thing. First thing I'm going to be doing is the Priest in Peril quest, as I believe it's the longer of the two. And then once I complete that, I will be on to Ernest the chicken, and then animal magnetism. And with that being said, let's get into the first quest today, which is Priest in Peril, and I will see you guys once I've completed it. Priest in Peril is probably one of my favorite quests that is actually I've ever done. It's basically because it's simple and it's cool and it's got an actually decent storyline to it, and that's why I like it. For all of you guys who don't know, I don't do live commentary on my videos. I kind of do. It's like a forum, but it's more of like watching the things go on in front of me and then commentating them on as I see them. Like, for instance, I just use Needle Strike, or I just open my inventory. It's just, I don't like doing live commentary because then if I mess up for some reason, it's a lot harder to fix it. That's why I normally like just letting it go and talking over it because it's easier for me. Because like I want to make it so everything's as smooth as it possibly can, because I don't want it to be very quick hard cuts from thing to thing. That's why I do a lot of fade intros and outros of things and like that. And that's just the main reason why I don't like doing live commentary, as it's just not something I'm a fan of. But instead I do this form where I play the video in front of me and then commentate over that, which I guess is kind of live commentary, but it's not like as I'm doing it live commentary. But yeah, this is my favorite quest. I can't remember if I get any experience from this. I'm actually not doing this at the end of recording. I'm doing this like part by part, so I can like commentate on what I think is going to happen and stuff like that. But I do remember that I needed 25 pure essence, as you guys can see in my inventory. And then I needed to go and swap out a key down in the basement. I have done this quest 2 or 3 times at this point, so I do have it practically memorized, as it is a very simple and easy to do quest to begin with. But yeah, that's that. I don't really know if I'll be able to get the other 2 quests in. I mean, this one only took, hold on, let me see. About 7, maybe like 2.5 minutes with these quick bit editing that I did. And I think I'm going to do that for the rest of the quest, as it's very easy to do. And you guys still get to see like the main thing of what I'm doing, but I just don't want to make it the entire video is me doing one quest, as I find that would be very boring for you guys. So instead I'm just doing this little quick editing. As you can see, I'm giving my stuff to him, and I have finished Priest in Peril, and I got my Wolfbane and 1,400 prayer XP. With that being said, I'm going to move on to Ernest the Chicken. As you guys may have noticed, I don't know if I said this yet, but I did ask Ethan if he could change the font on my intro, as I noticed that was the part about it that made it kind of hard to read, was the font I picked. As you know, it's the same font that I use for the banner on my channel. It's a very thin and elegant font, so it's kind of hard to read against that icy background where there's a lot of little lines and things, so it's harder to read. So I asked him if he could make it into a blockier, harder edge text, and he was nice enough to do it and said sure. And I absolutely love how it turned out. It's the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. And thanks to him again, it's really awesome working with him, and it turned out perfectly. I've gotten all 3 things, and now I'm asking him to turn on the machine. And with that being done, Ernest the Chicken is completed. And with that being said, I can go on to the last step, which is animal magnetism. So guys, this is the last part of this video, which is animal magnetism. As you know, it is the last thing I need to get Ava's Attractor. I think I've already said it, but in case you didn't know, Ava's Attractor is something that allows you to automatically pick up several, like a large percent of all your bolts and ammunition that you fire. So let's say you fire 10 bolts, it'll automatically collect 9 for you and you lose 1. But it's just a lot better than leaving bolts on the ground and having to pick them up. But yeah, that's that for this thing. I did like this quest. I've done it 2 or 3 times now. It is a pretty long quest, that's why I had to cut it up into little segments and speed it up tremendously, as I think this entire video is almost sped up because it's been so much that I'm cramming into this video. I normally don't like putting videos past the 10-minute mark, but this one's going on to like 13-14 minutes. It's okay though. I mean, I have my YouTube account is allowed to go up to past, not up to, past 15 minutes videos, which is nice.
I don't know if I'm ever actually going to need that. I may need it for my ultimate guide that I was talking about yesterday. By the way, that money making guide that I was talking about will be out tomorrow. Do not worry about that. I believe, I don't know, what day is today? Today's Thursday, right? No, today's Wednesday. Oh crap. Yeah, it'll be out tomorrow, so you guys can expect that. I have 3 methods already in it, and it's done. I'm just gonna release it tomorrow. I was going to put a update video on rep at the end of this because I was wondering if that might be a good idea. But then I thought about it and I was like, what if someone doesn't want to watch the series, instead they just want to see my update? Then they'd have to like sift through it, or I'd have to give them a link and they'd have to click it and stuff like that. So I just decided not to go with that, and I'm instead going to just make an alternative video sometime today, probably. I have done some progress on that ultimate guide I was talking about. I'm about done 3 or 4 skills by now, so I don't have much more to go. It's just editing all the things and annotations and photos and things into it that's taking the longest. But yeah, that's all for this. This quest is pretty old, I'm pretty sure. But my favorite part was, as you guys just saw, the witch. She's very funny, and then she tries to be nice, and then I'm like an absolute jerk to her, so it's hilarious. But I did do this. I did notice, as you guys can see in my inventory, I do have the buttons, which are not something you can buy, I found out. They are something that you have to pickpocket or take from a ham member, or kill a ham guard and loot that from them, as it's an uncommon drop, or complete parts of the dig site quest so you can dig in the dig site, and then you can get them that way. But I really think Jagex should make that a tradable item because it's used in a few things, and it'd be so much easier if you could just buy it instead of having to go through that extra step. But yeah, those are the things I had to do. I had to pick the lock before this and go and get the buttons, and then before this I had to go to crap, I just had this. What was it called? Oh yeah, the Ectofunctus to get the 20 Ecto tokens, so I had to go and do 4 worships at that before I could do this. And that was that. I just realized I say that a lot, which I probably shouldn't. It may be annoying you guys. But at this point, I've been talking straight for like 5 minutes, so if I sound like I'm babbling on and on, forgive me, as it's been quite a while. I'm surprised that I've actually been able to talk this long without having to take a break or anything. So, yeah, now that the quest Animal Magnetism is done, I have my Ava's Attractor finally. Very happy about that. That's all I'm going to be doing for this video. I'm also going to be at the end doing more headless arrows, as that made me some decent profit yesterday, and it didn't take very long. So if you guys see a little fluctuation in my cash stack, you know what that is from. And with that being said, if you guys liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends about the series because they may like it as well. That's all I have to say today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.